Hello, everybody. Welcome back to How I Met My Brother podcast, where in this episode, we're going to destroy all dentists. So if you are a dentist yourself, if you love dentists, if one of your loved ones is a dentist, turn this off right now because you're going to be offended. Just kidding. You know me. All jokes, all love. Have a good episode. This is How I Met My Brother.
Hello everyone, welcome to the How I Met My Brother podcast. My name is Jeff, and I am joined today by my silky smooth little boy co-host, Jacob Cody. How you doing today, big dog?
You know, Jeff, we're silky smooth up in this joint. Just kidding. Well, not really. I am silky smooth, but I'm good.
Did you get a facial recently? That's why I said that. Your skin just looks perfect.
No, I did not, but it's, you drink, I'm on a strict diet. Donuts.
Yep.
Cumberland Farms iced coffee, Mountain Dew, Cheez-Its, and salted cashews. If you do that, your skin is going to be clear and flawless for days.
That's all it takes, huh?
That's all it takes is just that. I'm starting a new business, Jacob's Skincare.
Like Road Skin or Kylie or something like that.
Yeah. Well, they'll try, but I'm already there.
I feel like your skincare routine would be like fried bacon grease and lather it all over your body.
Yeah, if you burn the skin off, it will grow back smoother. Remember that, guys.
There might be some truth to that, though. I feel like every time I get a sunburn and I peel the little sticky sleeve off.
Beauty is pain, you know?
Beauty is pain, that's what I always say.
That's why I'm in pain constantly, every single day.
Yeah, same. It hurts being this cute. Anyways, you know what happened to me the other day?
What happened to you, pal?
It was a scarring, self-conscious, sad experience. So, not too long ago, I was perusing the Gymshark site. I'm a big Gymshark guy.
Oh, Gymshark guy?
Yep, big Gymshark guy.
So where do they get the sharks for those?
Yeah, the ocean or something. Anyways.
All right, yeah, keep going.
I was on the Gymsharks. Why? Did you have something else to say? Or was
No, that was it. Go ahead.
Okay, I was on the
Gymshark page. All right, we got it. We know where you are.
All right, we're back.
The scene is set. Go
I was perusing it, and naturally, as I do on every other site, I go straight to the clearance section to scroll up a deal, see what I can find for cheap. And I found a T-shirt that I was like, ooh, this would look pretty nice on me. I had the nice Gymshark logo, the big round one, not the little just Gymshark logo, the big round one with the muscular buff shark, which they got in the ocean.
Yeah, saltwater, yeah.
Saltwater shark, yeah, as they all are. Anyways, so I decided, it's $13, I'll order it. So I order it, comes in, and then, a week or so later, I was like, oh, I'll wear this to the gym. I didn't try it on or anything. I just set it out the night before so I could leave in the gym and put it in my bag to go. What happened was, normally I would get dressed in the morning at home. I couldn't go to the gym in the morning, so I happened to go after work at, 5, 6 o'clock, whatever. And I had the shirt and everything else in my gym bag. I get to the gym. I put the shirt on. And when I say that it is not flattering...
Oh, no. Why?
It is one of the tightest shirts I've ever tried on.
Did you get the wrong size?
No, it was the right size.
That's how it goes?
Yeah.
The whole time you were saying that, I was thinking, man, he bought the kids one.
No.
He bought like a kid's large or whatever, and you went to go put it on, and it was like a small.
Well, we'll go with that, and that'll make me feel a little bit better. But it was just it was a regular men's large.
But it was just a tight one?
Oh, wicked tight. You could see everything.
Dang.
Everything.
Man.
And so
you didn't look just huge?
no. Well, yes, huge, but not in the kind of way you want.
All
So
right.
I the way my gym's set up, you after you get in the locker room, you leave, you go down the stairs into the actual gym. So I'm like, man, I really cannot walk around in this shirt. I just can't do it. I'll be way too embarrassed. So when you go in, the cardio center in the gym is immediately on the right. So I go in, I take a sharp 90-degree right-hand turn. I go all the way into the corner to the stair climber, and apparently the shirt not fitting inspired me because I did 30 minutes on the stair climber.
Oh, how
And-
many stories you climb?
I don't know how many stories, but it was like 2,200 steps. So whatever
Not bad.
it is.
It's a pretty good size hotel.
Yeah, I'd say so. Maybe a Hilton or a Holiday Inn or something.
Yeah, definitely Marriott.
Yeah. But anyways, then I starved myself for a few days, and since then I've fallen back off the wagon.
Just gave you no, Jeff. They probably sent you like a small by accident and labeled it wrong.
Maybe the label, the tag on the shirt is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could go with that.
Let's go with that. One time I went to the gym, and it's not super similar, but I forgot my shoes, my gym shoes.
That's tough.
And I was reaching in, and I was like, "Crap!" But I had already gotten like pumped up to go. I used to listen to this. Remember we talked about this months ago. I did that inspirational video that make you run through a wall. Yeah, I was listening to that. I got all hyped up, so I was like, I can't leave. But all I had was like my desert boots, that like my gray boots. So I was like, I either wear these or I'll just go in my socks. Either way, you look like a tool. So I opted for the socks.
Wow, good for you.
And because I wasn't running on the treadmill or anything. I was just lifting. And I just walked around, and it was pretty dead, so it wasn't that embarrassing. But it was, I feel you. Like, people aren't going to look at you and probably, like, in my case, nobody's going to look at me and be like, oh, he's got no shoes on. You know what I mean? Like, we think that. Some people might, like, think it for, like, a second, but nobody's going to be like, haha. Get Barstool Sports on the phone. Look at this clown.
Yeah.
You send it in. You know what I mean? Same with your shirt. I'm sure you felt like it was so bad, but I'm sure people walked around. Maybe one person was just like, oh, that guy's shirt's really tight. And then he was like, all right, on to set number 15. And just went at it, So nobody said anything to me. I just want you to feel better.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, good.
I feel like you probably looked like a psychopath walking around in the gym with your your socks
just
on.
My socks. Yeah.
But I think you were fine.
You just gotta be confident at the gym, especially. Like, you could wear whatever. Wear a crop top. As long as you're confident, people will be like, I guess that's the new style, What is even style?
Just whatever Kanye West says it is.
Whoa.
That's right.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Remember he came out those like huge, what was it? Those huge puffer coats
Yeah.
that he would wear?
I think those are still in.
That's not style. Bro.
Well, I know. It's weird because everything that like Hollywood and whatever says is stylish, I feel is super ugly.
Bro, that's what I like. All the NBA players, NFL players that like dress up, I'm like, they look like clowns, and they're like some of my favorite players. Like SGA on the Thunder, he's always in this like crazy outfit, and I'm just like, bro, you look so dumb. You know what I mean? But I'm like, but that's my boy, so I got to stay with it. But
I don't know. I'd like to get more into your decision of choosing the socks over the Desert Storm boots.
Because they're not storm boots, bro. They're dress shoes.
Oh, I thought they were like boots. Like
no, they're called desert boots or they're chukka boots. We've talked about this.
That is.
It's those tan boots that I wear. I don't know if they're over there.
You pointed down.
Well, they're not down there, but they're somewhere in here.
Okay.
But they're like the nice shoes that I wear with khakis.
I was imagining like like an ROTC kid in high school walking around with his tall Desert Storm boots.
I'm a civilian. I can't wear those.
I'm a civilian.
I'm not a ranked officer like those guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, in that case, I guess I would go barefoot, but
But I wasn't barefoot.
well, socks.
Long socks on. I bet most
Gross.
people didn't even think that I didn't have shoes on.
A lot of people do deadlifts and squats and things without shoes, but I just can't do that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I need to get
gross.
back. I looked at a gym membership today.
Where?
Anytime Fitness.
Oh yeah, I know Anytime.
Because they.
Where are they?
You know Anytime?
Which one is? Where is this one located?
There's one right near my work
Hmm.
in Grafton, and then there's one on the way home too in Auburn, and then there's also one in Putnam.
I've heard. Yeah, well, that's convenient, I suppose. I didn't know there was one in Putnam. Where Runnings is?
Yeah, Stop and Shop, Runnings.
Impact Fitness is supposed to be great. Norm goes there sometimes.
How much is that though?
I don't know.
You
He would know, but he says it's the best gym he's ever
Yeah,
been to.
I don't make Norm money. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That dude is an animal.
How much is Anytime?
I don't know.
Oh, so you looked into it, but you didn't.
No, they didn't show their prices. They just said you want a free 7-day thing, and I said sure.
Mm.
And then they said come on in and we'll show you around.
When are you going?
Not tomorrow, but most likely either Wednesday in the morning or Thursday on the way in. I need to get back into it. Gotta get big and strong again. You know.
I need the gym. It's for my mental and my physical health. If I don't go to the gym, I notice and I don't feel well.
Yeah, I feel like if I started my days off, then I'd have more energy. So.
Yeah, see, that's how I feel, but not everyone agrees. Some people say it like drains them, but to me it gives me energy.
See, when I went like last year or 2 years ago, whenever I'd go in the mornings, because I switched to afternoons. When I went in the mornings, it did give me energy, but then by like 2 p.m. I was like drained,
Yeah.
and then I didn't want to do anything. So I get it. I prefer to go after work if I have time, but I really don't most days.
Yeah.
So that's why I
most
have
days
to
you
go
can't
before. But I guess anytime, you know? Anytime.
There you go, yep. Like the name
Fitness.
says.
Anytime fitness.
Fitness. Could you go on your lunch break?
I could, but, you know, my workouts take 3-4 hours, so...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because I'm just lifting so many weights and just... Yeah.
Yeah, and the steroid breaks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to, like, inject every few minutes.
Yeah, I don't even inject anymore. I just usually snort.
Respect.
Yeah. It gets into the bloodstream quicker.
That's how a real gangsta does it.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm trying to let you guys know how to be more gangster every day.
It's facts. My gym is $10.68 a month.
Really?
Yeah. And they have
Super Future Fitness?
Super Future Fitness.
Bro, I wish I could go there, but it's like all the way in freaking Cowville.
Cowville. Me and Wyndham. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It's a great gym, though. Sauna, all that.
Yeah, do you use the sauna? I think we've talked about this. You like the sauna, right? Are you a big sauna guy?
I'm getting to like the sauna. But before I got claustrophobic and felt like I couldn't breathe, and then I would rush out and...
Everybody would just be staring at you like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the sauna. I get bored, though.
You have music?
Oh, you can bring your music into the sauna?
I use my AirPods and my phone and stuff, yeah. I don't know how good that is. I only go in for like 10 or 15 minutes.
You know,
but...
AirPods are like the best thing ever created. IMO.
Yeah?
In my opinion.
Best thing. I don't agree with that.
Bro, I just use them more than anything. I mean, besides my phone, I guess. But, like, I use them for phone calls, music, podcasts. On the plane, block out noise, like audio books.
Listen to some audiobooks?
Everything. Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
You know, sometimes. You know, so I just like them.
Yeah,
right?
I love my watch, though.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're not
watches.
wearing it today.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I thought it was, when you walked in, it didn't light up. And I thought this was lower, so I thought it was your Fitbit, and I was like, why are you wearing that?
No, I don't do that anymore.
Right.
I'm not one of them.
Yeah, good.
I'm rich
glad
now.
you changed. Yeah. Oh, man. All right, well, cool. Well, I got something for you.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
This is good. So I thought about this story the other day, and I wanted to ask your opinion on this because me and some people we disagree on this.
Okay.
Close friends, family,
Uh-huh.
you know. So
Wow.
I wanted your opinion, as you are also a close friend / brother.
Facts.
So my vision is not great.
No, it's very bad.
Okay. It's not very bad. It's just not very good.
Yep.
And I do have a pair of glasses,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't wear them because I hate them. Not only do I hate the way they look, but I hate on my face. I want them. I'm like a dog. You know when you put like a headband on a dog,
Yeah.
and it's like
That's what you do with the glasses.
that's me. I go like this, get them off. I don't have fingers anymore. I have to get them off with my paws, scratch them off. I hate them, bro. I just want to get them off. I hate them.
Mm.
So, do you think? But here's the thing. I can function like a normal human being. I can read signs for the most part, the ones I need to. I just can't read things like far away,
Okay.
like clearly, or if like someone's far away, I can't recognize them fully. You know, until I get closer, or like when I'm watching like TV. Sometimes I'll wear them if I need to, or I'll sit closer.
Can you read the subtitles on TV without the glasses?
Depends on how far I am,
Okay. All right.
but not well. But the necessity of life, I don't need them. Do you think I'm dumb for not wearing them?
Whew.
I need your honest opinion here.
Well, I think they look good on you. I've seen them, and I think they look good, but that's a separate issue.
I feel like everybody says that,
But we're all just messing with you.
but not even just messing with me. But you're just saying that so that I wear them. Like everybody who says that wants me to wear them, and I'm just like, well, I think if they were ugly, you'd still be like, no, they look good.
That's fair. Yeah, I probably would do that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because generally speaking, when I put glasses on, I think I don't look as good with them as I do without them. Not that I need to look great, but
You do. You do need to look great.
oh, sorry, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so a normal day, when do you need your glasses?
Well, that's the thing. Need never.
Never need, but you strain when you don't have them.
Sometimes, let's say, when I go to a restaurant or like a fast food place or a coffee place, and I'm looking at the menu, I just have to lean and look. Like we were at Sawdust the other day, and I look at the menu. I just have to get as close as I can and lean in and kind of squint, and then I can read it.
What's your vision? Do you know what the numbers are?
I think it's 40/40 X-ray.
Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm nearsighted.
I
know that. I don't know the numbers.
Oh man, I don't know. I would if you were prescribed glasses and they're not just reading glasses, I would probably wear them.
All right. Well.
So yeah.
Forget I even asked you. I don't even really care.
Do you wear? I thought you wore contacts.
Bro, you obviously. First of all, we've had this conversation 4 times, and you obviously don't know me well. And I thought we were friends. I could never put anything in my eye. I would rather die.
No, you wouldn't.
I think I'd rather die.
I think I'd rather die. I don't think you would.
Okay.
But
I mean, that kind of leads. So that kind of leads into my story.
Okay. All right.
So, first of all, the reason I have glasses is because when I was in college, I used to have 20/20 back in the day, all growing up.
Something happened?
High school? I don't know.
There was an injury?
Yeah, I actually fell in a vat of acid and slowly morphed into blind guy.
Oh.
Superhero.
Yeah.
Just me, but poor vision. No, but I was in college and I always had good vision. And my junior year, I think, of college, I was in the back of the class, and I couldn't. There was a point where I just couldn't read the screen from the back of the class. But in my head, I'm just like, it's far. It's a big class. It's far away. So whatever. And that's why I can't read it. And then someone was like, oh, I like asked him. I was like, "Oh, can you like can you go up there and like take a picture of the screen when you go up? It's like hand your thing in." And he's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Oh, because we can't read it." He's like, "I can read that." And I was like, "No, you can't. We're far away." And he's like, "No." He's like, "Bro, I can read that like clearly." And I was like, "Dude, you're kidding." And then he like read it, and I was like, "Oh." So I probably should get that checked out.
Yeah.
So then I did an eye exam. So that was my first ever eye exam in college. Never had one.
Naughty.
I had one, an unofficial one where like at the doctor's when you get your physical and they're like read line 4. And
not the same.
Yeah. So I got my eye exam and I'm just like I'm a child, and I can't. I hate like you put your eye up to like. Have you had an eye exam before?
Oh yeah, many.
I put my eye up to that thing and like blows air in it. Hated that. And then she was like, "All right, I need to dilate your eyes now," and I was like, "Okay, whatever." So she's like, "All right, like lean back and open your eyes," and I was like, "No, what?"
Yeah, that sucks.
So I can't do it. Every time she did it, I would close my eye because I didn't want a drop in my eye. And she's like,
"You're
sir,
such a dirtbag."
She's
oh
like,
my gosh,
she's like,
punched you in the face.
She's
by
like,
your
"Sir,
eye
can you
doctor."
please?" I was like, honestly, like, I'm sorry, but you need to hold my eye open. I can't do it. So she did it. I hated it. Right after, I'm like blinking. I'm like, "Get this out of here. Get it out. Get it out." So whatever. But I didn't know that when you get your eyes dilated, like you're not supposed to drive because it's so bright.
It's hard to drive after you get your eyes dilated.
Yeah, well, apparently you're not supposed to.
I could believe that, yeah.
And so when I get to the front desk, the lady was like, "Oh, is your ride here?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Oh, someone's coming to pick you up, right? Because your eyes are dilated." And I didn't want to like her to panic or like keep me there, which I don't think she could by law. But I was like, "Oh yeah, my girlfriend's picking me up right now." She's like, "Oh, okay." And then she gave me these like Ray Charles sunglasses. And I put those bad Larrys on, and even with those I walked out and I was like, "This is going to be a trip." And I drove, and it was like I was in a rocket ship.
Yeah.
20 feet from the sun.
Oh yeah.
I could barely see. I don't know how I didn't kill anyone or myself.
Yikes.
But yeah, and then I got back, and the girl that I was dating at the time was like, "Oh, how'd your eye exam go? Did I think she asked if like my friend Matt brought me?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Oh, who brought you?" I was like, "Oh, I just drove." She was like, "Jacob, what? Didn't you get your eyes dilated? I can see them." I was like, "Yeah." She like freaked out on me, and it was bad. But anyways, I hate the eye doctor. Like what? Like what does even dilation even do? I just look like a freak. Look like I'm on acid, and then I can see the next universe. You know what I mean?
You're walking around with like a walking stick and your eyes like this wide. You're like, "Yeah, I got here fine."
Yeah, I look like the 3 blind mice. All in one. Yeah, it was bad. And then the next time I went to the eye doctor, the lady gave up after trying, and she only dilated one of my eyes. So like I'm looking in the mirror, and like one of my eyes is like wonky and the other one's fine, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, nobody likes the eye doctor.
Yeah, I'd rather go there than the dentist.
I was just gonna say, better or worse than the dentist?
Oh, the dentist can. I don't even know what to say. There's so many bad words I want to say right now.
Guess when I'm going?
Bro, tomorrow?
Yep.
Bro, don't do that.
8 a.m., baby.
Dude, what? You're an adult.
Just me, Liza, in the chair.
Lies.
My hygienist.
Bro. Don't go.
I don't want to go, but I must.
Why?
It's important to keep your chompers healthy.
No, bro. That's a lie.
I
think that's a lie.
And I like to go with Arm & Hammer teeth whitening toothpaste.
Not sponsored.
No, not at all.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah,
Arm & Hammer, built tough.
It's also our laundry detergent.
Also Ford, built tough. What?
Ford sucks.
Oh.
It's also our laundry detergent. Arm &
Oh,
Hammer.
really?
Yeah.
Isn't that like baking powder too?
Yeah.
That's a
big Arm & Hammer.
Like a Swiss
family.
Army knife of a brand.
Oh yeah, yeah. They know their stuff. But yeah, not looking forward to it tomorrow. I hate the dentist.
I actually really hate actually the dentist I have now. I haven't been in a couple years, but he's cool.
My dentist, I got a few cavities done like 3 or 4 years ago, and he said that I know, trust me, I know. I never had any cavities before then either, ever.
Bad boy.
But he said that I have extra nerves in my mouth, so everything's more painful. Yeah, so I really like going.
I feel like they just make stuff up sometimes. Like my dentist said that, like when I was getting my, what are they called, 12-year-old molars or whatever out, he's like, oh yeah, it looks like you have an extra pair back there. I was like, what? What are you talking
You're
about?
lying to me.
And then like, I think they charged us extra when they took them out because there was more. I was like, bro, you're lying. Like, how do I just grow extra teeth in my mouth?
Should have asked. I mean, that's a real thing. You should have asked him for the receipts.
I don't
like. Show me them teeth that you ripped out of me.
Yeah. Well, he probably just reached in his jar and was like.
Yeah. Really. Yeah. I don't like it. There was something else I had to say about that. I don't know. Oh, my teeth are stained. You know how my teeth are stained a little bit? Like they don't look perfectly.
I think they are perfect.
I appreciate that. Anyways, they're not white. They're stained a little bit yellow. Gross. Why? Dentist says because I had a fever when I was an infant.
Bro, see, this is all made up. I could be a dentist. Sir, why is my tooth a little crooked? Oh, well, when you were younger, you watched too much TV. And that caused your brain to develop in a slightly 60-degree angle so that your tooth grew that way.
To his defense, his explanation made sense. I don't quite remember it, but...
No, I don't know. I hate the dentist.
Yeah, I do too. My dentist is a good guy, though, and Liza's great. She's just the bomb.
What time is your appointment?
8. You want to come with me?
I wish it was at 2:30.
Okay. Anyways.
No, it's at optimal time, right after lunch. You get cleaned up right after lunch. What's your problem?
2:30. Anyways.
Anyways, I hate the dentist. One time I was getting drilled for a cavity. I just got drilled on the football field. Just bang. Yeah. No, I was getting drilled for a cavity, and they didn't let my Novocaine set in quite enough.
Yeah.
And they hit a nerve, and my whole body jumped off the chair.
Really?
Like an inch. Because I jolted so much. Because they hit a nerve, I wasn't numb.
Yikes. Oh.
Yeah, that was the worst pain I've ever felt, because I felt it like throughout my whole body. It's like he hit a nerve with a freaking drill.
Oh, man.
And then he was like, oh, I guess we'll give this a few more minutes. And I was just like,
yeah, thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, that's terrible. Ugh. Do you have anything else to say about the dentist?
No, I just hate it.
Yeah, same. I also hate it. Moving on. So I went to a minor league hockey game over the weekend.
Oh, that was minor league?
Yeah. It wasn't the Bruins. It was the Providence Bruins.
Well, it was the Bruins.
It was Providence Bruins.
I was going to say, your seats were wicked good.
Yeah, those would have been like $4,000 if it was the real Bruins.
That's what I thought, because you posted that Instagram story, or Jess did, and it was like right at the glass, and I was like, bro, those are some good tickets.
No way I could pay for that. But that was an experience. I feel like
I've been to one of those.
Yeah, I've been to probably like half a dozen. We like going a lot. We like hockey quite a bit.
All right, cool. Yeah, you don't have to one-up me. It's whatever.
Yeah, big hockey guy. You know, huge hockey fan.
Yeah, I've been one of those. Yeah, I've been to 6. Anyways, keep going.
But just, I feel like hockey players are a whole different breed, man. Talk about some athletes.
Bro, I saw an article the other day where a hockey player got hit in the no-nos.
Yeah.
And it burst something. You know what I mean? And he played the rest of the period, sorry. Because it's 3 periods, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He played the rest of the period and just went through the pain. Imagine that.
No, I can't.
One time in basketball, like, the guy threw the ball down there, and it hit me, and it wasn't even that bad, and I sat out like 10 minutes because I was like about to throw up. This dude's thing burst. Like, yeah, he had to like go to the hospital after, but he played the rest.
I can't even imagine. Yeah, those guys are crazy. They're
different animals.
I think that they might be the best athletes in the world.
They're probably, I mean, especially like because some of them are like huge, and they could take on anything.
Oh,
any pain.
Don't get into a fight with a guy that plays hockey.
No.
You'll get wrecked.
Some of our friends in high school were hockey guys.
Yeah, but they don't count.
You don't think so? I felt safe with them.
Not so much. Not so much. But
dang.
So
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
That's fine. Go ahead.
I'm friends with him on Facebook still.
Go ahead, message him, and then we'll have a fight out on Holmes Street here, in the middle of the road.
No, just like every other night.
Yeah. But Jess and I were in the front, and we had these two dads that were out with their kids, just enjoying the game. The kids were probably like 8 years old, and they were like a rowdy bunch. And the dad was like egging the kids on. So he'd be like having his little boy like, and he's the most Rhode Island guy ever. He's like, what's the kid's name? I think his name is Nolan, so he calls him Noli. And the dad is like, "Hey Noli, go down the glass and tell him where he can shove that stick, huh?" And the kid's like, "Okay, Daddy." He's like, "Get on the glass and give him the thumbs down. Come on, boo him, come on." And the kid's like, "Boo!"
He's like chopping on some Rhode Island pizza, which is just freaking bread and sauce. Yeah. He's like, "Boo him!"
Yeah, all the while with a dip loaded in his lip.
Oh yeah.
And these kids are like, "Fight!" And then they're rubbing off on Jess. So Jess joins them and she's like, "Fight!"
Yeah, Jess. Yeah, I could see that.
She wants some blood.
You're in there like, honey, no.
Yeah,
no.
Like, hey.
Shh. Don't. Don't try.
She's like banging on the glass.
Fight!
Like, I don't know.
Things on the rink.
Yeah.
Her purse is on there now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was interesting though. I love hockey though.
Yeah.
I wish I played that.
See, I like when we played I'm not a good ice skater.
Mm.
If I was, I'd like it a lot. But when we played floor hockey in gym class, or like we played knee hockey at our friend's house.
Oh yeah.
That was wicked fun. Like I liked the idea of hockey, and I could shoot pretty well.
Yeah.
But I just can't skate.
Mm.
I'm awful. I've tried. I just can't. I'm better at ice skating than I am at rollerblading, though.
Mm. Yeah, I can't.
It doesn't compute in my head.
Rollerblading. It doesn't really make sense.
No.
You're like lifting your leg and trying to move forward.
Yeah, people are like, "Oh, just do this," and I'm like, "What?"
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Norm and I used to play knee hockey all the time, and then we'd go out in the pond near the house and skate around, play hockey on that. So my dad liked hockey, so we've always been into hockey, but I'm not very good.
I used to love this Wii game. It was like NHL. Man, I can't. It was like Hot Shots or I don't know, something NHL, but it was like you played on the Wii and you had like the nunchuck and thing, and you could like you'd go like, and that's how you'd shoot and stuff.
Man, there's a Wii hockey game. I don't remember.
Oh, dude, it was so fun. I used to play that all the time. I got really good at it, and see, I enjoyed that.
I still like playing NHL every now and then. I have 22 for the PlayStation.
Not 21.
22.
21.
Yeah.
Can you do something for me?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. I've always wanted to go to a Bruins game, but like you said, Boston tickets are just ridiculous.
They're insane. Speaking of which, though, not the Bruins, but the Eagles play in New England next year. We should go.
I'm down.
That would be sick.
What do you think they're gonna fly all the way to the Super Bowl here?
No, we're gonna soar as far as we can.
Doesn't sound too confident, eh?
No, we got home field. I feel good about getting to the NFC Championship game, but
who are you most afraid of?
Let's see, what are the playoff teams?
Niners?
It's the Eagles, the 49ers, Dallas, the Giants, the
Tampa
Vikings, and Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Who else? There's one more. And there's 7. Eagles, 49ers,
No, there's...
Cowboys, Giants, Vikings, Tampa. There's 6. So is there only 6? No, because the Eagles have a bye. So there's one more. But out of those, I would say I'm most afraid of the 49ers for sure.
Not even Tom Brady?
I mean, you can never count TB12 out. Even though they're one of the worst teams in the playoffs, I'd say they move up to like the third for power rankings. Because you just can't count out TB12 ever. And the Cowboys are kind of fraudulent. I thought they were good, but Dak's thrown a pick in 7 straight games.
Seahawks.
Seahawks are good too. They're probably oh man, they're probably the 3rd best team.
Really? Think so?
Yeah. Seahawks are good. It's 3rd or 4th. I'd probably. Man, it's kind of loaded actually.
I wouldn't mind the Eagles winning, just for your sake.
Thank you.
Not a big. I mean, obviously the Eagles beat us in the Super Bowl more than a couple years ago.
It's
but
2017.
Yeah, thanks. But I don't know who I'd root for. I really don't want the Cowboys to win.
Yeah, I hate the Cowboys, and I have a lot of friends that are Cowboys fans that will be very annoying if that happens.
Yeah, exactly. And I'd like TB12 to win another one, but like you said, I just don't think they're a pretty weak team as a whole.
They're like a 500 team, aren't they?
I think they're less.
Are they 8 and 9?
8 and 9. Yeah.
Yikes.
So, and then I don't know. I don't think the Vikings will.
See, they have a good record, but their point differential is like -3 on the season.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah, which means they won close games, but also like against not good teams. So, if Jalen Hurts is back, he's proven me wrong all year. So I'll give it to him. You know.
Hey, remember when I said I meant to send this in the group chat the other day? Remember beginning of the year when I said the Lions would be almost as good as the Dolphins? The Lions finished 9-8. And they just missed the playoffs. The Dolphins just made the playoffs at what, 9-8 or 10-7?
Yeah, 9-8, I think 9-8.
So they have the same record.
All right.
So I'm goated.
Well,
whatever.
I mean, you're goated, but also we didn't think that Tua was gonna have 16 concussions and not able to walk halfway through the season. So
most people said Tua was barely gonna be the starter, though.
Well, that's true, but after a couple games, I was like, bro, they're not bad. When he was playing, they were good.
Yeah, in the beginning of the season, they were good. They've kind of fallen off, but I think the Dolphins are a solid team.
Well, they got to rely on Teddy Bridgewater or Skylar Thompson or whatever Madden my career guy that is.
Still, though, I was pretty proud of that Lions pick.
Yeah. Anyways, talking about football, I won 2 Super Bowls.
Congratulations.
In fantasy football.
I only won 1.
Which one did you win?
Chris's.
Oh, you won that one?
3-rack stack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won that.
Oh, I didn't know you won that one.
Yeah, dude.
I thought you lost in the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I won.
Oh.
That was big money, too.
Yeah, I know. I paid into it. I know. Trust me. I'm kind of ticked that I was in like last place in that one.
Yeah, nice job on the 2 W's, though.
Yeah, 2 W's, both college leagues, kids that I played, that I went to college with. And so that's good because now they'll remember me as a champion.
Yeah. Accurate.
In one of the leagues, I won 2 years ago as well, and then either lost in the Super Bowl or the semifinals last year. So I own them. I'm their daddy.
Yep.
And this other league, I've been growing my team because it's a keepers league, and I've been making the right picks, rebuilding. I made the playoffs once in the last 4 years, and I've always just missed it. So to have a dominant team and win in the Super Bowl makes me proud to be an American. But yeah, so all the people out there that said, "Oh, Jacob, you shouldn't have spent so much money on fantasy football with your 8 teams." I made it back.
Yeah, I was going to say, you made it back, right? And a little bit more?
And more. No, more, like $100 more.
Wow, okay. There you go.
Yeah.
So it's a net $100 gain.
Yeah.
It's enough to start a business on.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Cody's
I
fantasy
could
football.
start an LLC with that.
Yeah.
Cody's Fantasy Football.
That was the worst name anyone has ever come up with for anything.
Cody's Fantasy Football, where we turn $120 into $220.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, good for you though.
In 4 months.
Yeah. So slowest rate of return I've ever heard of.
Hey, it did better than the stock market.
That's true. Also, talking about fantasy, I'm on a bad losing streak in basketball.
Oh, you've been losing?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh,
what
yeah.
happened, bro?
I didn't play you this week.
What happened?
I know. Anthony Davis went down, and that kind of hurt me. I also haven't been paying
You're playing me
as
this
much
week?
attention. Yeah.
I saw another L.
Yeah.
Because my guys are coming back off the IR, so I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm 10-2, I think.
I think I'm 8-4 now.
What place are you?
4th, maybe. Yeah, I think I dropped from 3rd to 4th this week, if I'm not mistaken.
So Mile High is still
yeah.
right on my coattail.
He just beat me last week.
Oh. I think him and I have the same record.
10-2.
Yeah, but don't worry. I'll win out the rest of the year
Mm-hmm.
and then lose in the finals like I do every year in that. So that'll be sick.
What's the payout? Do you remember?
It's $25 a person. There's 8 people.
So it's $200 total. And how's that distributed?
And then the second place will get their money back, and then first place will get $175.
You do a ring, don't you?
Yeah, I'll do a ring.
How much is that? Is it cheap?
Depends. The one year I did like a custom ring with our logo on it, and that was like $50.
Wow, that's more than I thought.
Yeah, well, that's because I got like custom, but I like took the league money. That's when I was doing 2, and it took a little, And then last year I found one that wasn't custom, but it was like Fantasy Basketball 2022, and it was like $15. Wasn't bad.
Yeah, because I have to. Well, I was thinking about doing one for my league. And I was wondering which direction to go. But we only paid in $10 and there's 8 people, so there's not much money to play with.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, you could just make it fun. I think I took some of my own money for the $50 one that I did. Just because I was like, people will come back because they'll see the cool. And it was my buddy Jeff, avid listener of the pod, who got that ring. And as soon as I visited him in Colorado, he came up to me with the ring on, put it in my face. So definitely boosts morale.
I like the trophy that I got for Eric's church league.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I was hoping to win that.
Yeah.
I was hoping to win that this year, but whatever. I was even surprised I made the playoffs. So
I know. I had so same thing happened to me basically.
What do you think? Let me ask you a question. And I don't want to neutralize or genderize fantasy football, but what do you think is the girl equivalent of fantasy football? There's some girls who play out there, so
that's fine.
But the majority is guys, and I'd like to know the equivalent. You know what I mean?
I don't think they have anything that really aligns perfectly, but I would say going to wineries on the weekend. It's kind of...
Is that what Jess does? With their friends?
Rarely. That's the only thing I think of right now.
Yeah.
I don't really do stuff like that.
Yeah. Sometimes when I've met girls who are like, oh, fantasy football is dumb. You're like a fake general manager of a team that is, just fake. And
It's just supposed to be fun, though.
But that's what I tell them. I say, listen, I'm in contact with all these friends that I would never usually talk to on a weekly basis. And I'm talking to them every week, talking about stuff that we talk about anyway. And it keeps us connected. And then same goes with video games. It's increasing my communication skills.
Like the military-based baddies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's our group of soldiers. We go hard.
Shout out me. Jacob, Norm, and Josh.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second here. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think there's a correlation there to something else?
No, I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like, we have video, most guys always play video games together. Like I know guys who are almost 40 and they play every week at the same time. A group of their friends from college, and they still play like Halo.
That's sick.
Yeah. So, and I know guys in the 30s, like everybody, but like girls, I feel like they must have something where they like do like what they do, but I just don't know what it would be.
Boy, I don't think Jess has anything like that. They don't really even talk.
We need to
much.
make something for them.
I know. What about like a? I don't know.
What do they like?
BuzzFeed quizzes and romantic movies.
See, we should make a social media for them.
Okay.
Shout out to all the ladies out there. We want you to just have a lot of fun with your friends. Mm-hmm. Girls just want to have fun.
Yep. I don't know. I don't think they'd be into anything like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe like a...
Shout out to the girl gamers, though.
Yeah. It's true.
That's it. That's all
I that's okay. I thought you were going to go into something. I was going to say maybe like a royal family fantasy thing.
Royal family fantasy?
Yeah.
Prince Edward broke up with Beyonce this week. -5 points.
Yeah. Or
I don't know anything about the family.
Pete Davidson dating pyramid or something like that. Did you hear that him and Emily Raja whatever broke up?
Yeah. He's on to the next.
Man, I don't know what he's doing.
He's a savage, bro. He does what he wants.
He does do what he wants, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know, there's not...
He's still got Kim and Kanye's kids tatted on him.
Isn't that funny? What is he doing, dude?
Dude, I don't know. I never understood anybody who gets their, like, girlfriend's name or girlfriend's kid's name tattooed on them, because I knew it. There was a kid in high school, and I'll tell you after who it was. Mm-hmm. But his older brother got his girlfriend's name tatted on him.
Yikes.
And within, like, 2 weeks after that, they broke up.
Figures.
And I just remember looking at him, and I was like, bro, you're an idiot. What are you doing? And he's like, no, man, I love her. I was like
17.
Right. Well, the thing was, I think he must have been like 18 or 19 because he was out of high school. Mm-hmm. But still.
Nah, man, I love her.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
Shut up.
Like, you're an idiot. And then I think he got it like, not erased, but like put something over it. Mm-hmm. But still, I was like, within 2 weeks, I was like, man.
Yeah. I don't know why this made me think of this, but it's unrelated completely. So, the screenshot I sent you about the comment on our reel.
Oh, yeah.
How we dressed up in the same flannel the other week.
Yeah.
And someone said... It was the video on something random, and he was like, "That's funny. You guys are wearing the same shirt." And I was like, "Yep, you got it. We got them for Christmas."
You got us.
But I was like, "That's the most me comment I've ever seen. That's funny, and this is why that is funny." But I'm not going to laugh.
I remember, you don't do this as much anymore, but I remember back in the day when I would say something funny, you'd be like, "That's funny. You're funny." Like after, like you'd have to say that's funny, and then immediately followed with "you're funny," and it made me feel good. All right,
I need to give you your positive affirmations for the day, man.
I need that.
If I'm not there to do it, who will?
Yeah, nobody.
Exactly.
People at work, I'll say a joke, and they'll be like, "You're not funny. Shut up. Get back to your desk. Leave my office." And I'm like, "Haha, guys.
Treat you like
joke, prank."
Treat you like a dog. Good boy. Good boy. You're so funny. Who's so cute? Jacob is. Oh, good boy.
Goes back to that whole thing. I'm just kind of like a dog. That's why Tuck and I get along together.
Yeah.
Just couple of dogs. Got the dog in me.
Yeah, you got the dog in you. Just like Zach Wilson.
Woo! Got the dog. Oh man, I'm gonna start wearing a collar.
Yeah, that's funny. You're funny.
Oh man.
Do you have any good recommendations for us?
Oh yeah, Rex with Jeff.
Rex with Jeff. Here we are.
Rex with Jeff. let me. You go. You have
Okay,
one?
I do have one.
I have one. I have a couple. I just want to sort them through right now.
Okay, so this is new. I'm barely cracked into it, but Bryan Cranston's new autobiography that he has out.
Oh.
It's like A Life in Parts, I think it's called.
Gray Matter.
Yeah, Gray Matter. But I wasn't sure how much he would talk about Breaking Bad. I figured quite a bit, but the very first thing you hear about, he throws you into the scene where Jane dies. Remember
really?
Jesse's girlfriend Jane?
In the book?
Yeah. And he talks about like what was happening during the scene and how it affected him and how he was like actually like emotional after.
Really?
Because of how crazy of a scene it was.
Dang.
Like I said, just got into it, but so far really good. I'm enjoying it thus far. For some reason I like that. Like I read Matthew McConaughey's Green Lights book, Will Smith's book. I like actors' autobiographies for some reason. This one's showing up for me.
Yeah, I like the autobiography. That's the one where they write about themselves, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. I'm not a book guy.
You're not really a literary bug, are you?
No. I've read most of Stephen Adams' autobiography.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
When he was on the Thunder, and then when he left, and I threw the book in the trash because.
Did you get rid of it?
What the frick?
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I still have it. It's over there. But that's pretty interesting. He talks about how he's like one of like 19 kids, and he's the smallest.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Youngest,
that's insane.
Smallest.
And he made it to the NBA.
And he's huge. His sister.
Oh yeah.
His sister is on the New Zealand shot put Olympic team. Like that's how big his family.
That's a big girl, bro.
And it is, yeah. His dad, they called him Big Sid. Like it's pretty interesting, but it's like he didn't even start. He's such a chill guy. He's like, yeah, I used to just work on the farm, and then one day, like, went to school, played basketball, and I was, pretty big, and just started like dominating kids. And then he was so poor because they had 19 kids, but like this one guy like saw him and like would bring him to practice every day, and then got him into like a prep school, and then he went to and then he went to Pitt for college, and then got drafted 12th overall to the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty interesting story. I like those. I can read those. Like if it's something of interest.
Yeah.
And I think I like them better. I can't really read a fiction book unless it's like I love it. Like Lord of the Rings, I read all those books. Like phenomenal. The Hobbit, good stuff. But I love Lord of the Rings. I read some of the Star Wars books before when I was a kid because I love Star Wars. But other things like random fiction books like Todd and His Dragon or some stupid crap like that. Like, I don't want to hear about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. For fiction, it's got to be a classic for me, like To Kill a Mockingbird or The Great Gatsby.
See, that was I like To Kill a Mockingbird. The Great Gatsby was all right, but yeah, I don't like them. I like the real stuff.
Same.
Because I read that. I'll just like read facts, like articles about people, crazy stories. So like. It's basically an autobiography. I'd like to write an autobiography one day.
Problem is getting people to read it, but I think you have a better chance than I do, so you should go for it.
But the problem for me is I just need someone to write it.
I like to write.
I guess it wouldn't be an autobiography, but kind of, right?
Well, I mean, all these guys have ghostwriters for them.
Oh, good. So,
yeah.
You want to write it for me?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. We'll start right now.
I've always wanted to write a book, too.
The day was May 4th, 1995. Nothing but darkness.
I knew it.
Seconds later, beam of light. Father above me, white glove, reaches in, grabs me. Felt warmth for the first time in 9 months. Umbilical cord stuck. Wait.
I can't breathe.
Man in white robe fixes it. Ever since then, I knew that was my real father. Unseen.
Oh my gosh, Dwight. That's beautiful. That was so good. That's a scene, Dwight from The Office that you just reenacted.
I took parts from it. Yeah.
Very well done.
Some of it was just off the dome, but
well, yeah, but a lot of the basis was Dwight.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. But I put my own twist on it, though, right? So give me some originality.
The umbilical cord was funny.
Yeah, thanks.
And the man in white glove.
Yeah.
Or white robe, whatever.
Yeah.
That was good.
Anyways, I'd like to... So if you really do want to write it, I would...
I mean, I'd really like to write my own book. It's always been a goal.
I know. I just want... Maybe I'll hire someone on Fiverr for like $10.
It's going to be in Spanglish.
Yeah. That's all right.
Como... Me llamo Jacob. I like basketball.
Feliz Compliano. Andare el baño.
De nada.
See.
That's it.
That'll be me. Mucho... man.
He's gonna get it back to you in like 15 minutes. You're gonna be like, wait, that was really fast. Then you read it. It's 3 lines.
Bro, you know what's crazy is I could use this AI chatbot
I know.
to
Cool.
write that book for me. I actually did one today. I was like, because I've always wanted to write a children's book about Tuck.
I could see you doing that, yeah.
And so I like wrote, and I was like, maybe I'll get started with this chatbot. So I wrote, write a short children's story about my golden retriever Tuck.
Did it work?
Yeah, I wrote down this. It wasn't very long, but it wrote down. It was like one day this golden retriever Tuck was playing outside and got dirty and needed a bath. And
wow,
it was pretty insane. That
so
thing
cool.
is insane. I use that for work sometimes.
Yeah, that's very cool. We've used it for blog posts before.
Yeah,
And it's powerful.
it's pretty crazy.
Mm.
But and it like I didn't realize you could use it as like anything. You could use it as a calculator. You could use it as like you need information, like who was the 5th president. It would say it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't know it could do all that. I mean,
Yeah.
you could just Google that, but still.
Well, yeah, but it like comes up like instantly, all in one screen. Just pops up, types it for you, and then at the end it says, "Can I help you with anything else?"
Oh, that's sweet.
I'm like, I think I'm gonna be asking you that in a couple of years.
Yeah. Yeah, no kidding. That was good, yeah. Yeah, that was
Oh,
good.
jeez.
You're right, though. They're taking over.
Man, Planet of the A's.
Planet of the AI bots. Yeah, that's about right.
A.
Hey! Alright, anyways. You ready to
Anyways.
skedaddle?
Yeah, I think it's skedaddle.
Yeah, you want to skedaddle?
Skedaddle.
You want to make like trees? That's a,
And leaf.
No, it's funnier than that. I'll have to tell you off the pod, though,
Oh.
because it's not appropriate.
Oh,
So, but my friend Alex says you want to make like trees, and then I'll tell you the backstory.
oh, okay.
So that's like, let's finish this up.
Oh well, let's be like Tom and Cruise.
That's a good one.
Let's-
All right.
Be like alligators and see you later.
Yep, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
All right. Give us a follow. How I Met My Brother Pod on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. We're doing well with subs there. And please rate us in Spotify and Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. Thank you very much and good night.
Next Tuesday, let's go.